Menteri Luar Negeri India, Subrahmanyam Jaishankar, pada Senin, memperingatkan bahwa konflik di Asia Barat telah meningkat pesat sejak akhir Februari dan mempengaruhi banyak negara di kawasan tersebut, mencatat bahwa India mendesak perdamaian dan kembali ke dialog serta diplomasi. Proses di gedung parlemen India terganggu karena anggota oposisi menuntut diskusi penuh tentang eskalasi konflik yang melibatkan Iran. Mereka memprotes saat Menteri Luar Negeri memberikan pernyataan tentang krisis tersebut.
There have been numerous casualties, including at the leadership level in Iran, as well as destruction of infrastructure in the region. At the very outset, government had issued a statement on 28 February expressing its deep concern and urging all sides to exercise restraint, avoid escalation, and prioritize the safety of civilians. We believe, and we continue to believe, that dialogue and diplomacy should be pursued to de-escalate tensions and address underlying issues. It is also imperative that the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all states in the region be respected. Chairman, sir, given the gravity of the situation, the Cabinet Committee on Security (CCS) met on 1 March under the chairmanship of the Honorable Prime Minister. It was briefed on the airstrikes in Iran and the subsequent attacks in several Gulf countries. Honorable Prime Minister continues to closely monitor emerging developments, and relevant ministries are coordinating to ensure effective responses. Chairman, sir, the conflict has continued to intensify and the security situation in the region has deteriorated significantly. We have noted that, in fact, the conflict has spread to other nations with mounting destruction and deaths. Normal life and economic activities in the entire region are visibly affected and in some cases have come to a halt. We therefore reiterated our call on 3 March for dialogue and diplomacy and spoke up for an early end to the conflict. I am confident, sir, that the entire House joins me in expressing our sorrow at the loss of life. Chairman, sir, throughout this period, government has maintained close contact with relevant countries. Honorable Prime Minister has personally spoken to the President of UAE, the Amir of Qatar, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince of Kuwait, the King of Bahrain, the Sultan of Oman, the King of Jordan, and the Prime Minister of Israel. In each case, we received assurances that the well-being of the Indian community will be the priority for the host government. I have similarly been in close touch with my counterparts in these countries. Insofar as the United States is concerned, we have maintained regular contacts through diplomatic channels. While attempts have been made, contacts with Iran at the leadership level are obviously difficult at this time. I have, however, spoken to Foreign Minister Arakchi on 28th of February and the 5th of March. We will continue these high-level conversations in the coming days. So, the House will also be interested in the issue of an Iranian vessel that is currently docked in Kochi. The Iranian side had requested permission on 28th February for 3 ships in the region to dock at our ports. This was accorded on 1st of March. IRIS Lavan actually docked on 4th March in Kochi. The crew is currently in Indian naval facilities. We believe that this was the right thing to do, and the Iranian foreign minister has expressed his country's thanks for this human gesture. So, in view of the implications of this conflict for our energy security, I also seek to address that particular concern. Government remains committed to ensuring that fully taking into account availability, costs, and risks of the energy markets. For us, sir, the interest of the Indian consumer has and will always be the overriding priority. Where required, Indian diplomacy has supported the endeavors of our energy enterprises in this volatile situation. Honorable Chairman, sir, let me conclude by highlighting the three guiding factors of our approach. One, India is in favor of peace and urges a return to dialogue and diplomacy. We advocate de-escalation, restraint, and ensuring the safety of civilians. Two, the well-being and security of the Indian community in the region is our overriding priority. We will continue to work with governments of the region towards that end. And three, our national interest, including energy security and trade flows, will always be paramount. I am confident, sir, that the government has the full support of this august House on this matter. I thank you.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.